So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Uh, Hi YouTube. Let me just say this now. I forgot to start recording again after I went back. So, if you want to see the rest of this, the VOD might not even be up. I'll try to get the VOD up. But if if I can't put the VOD up, don't VOD up. Unfortunately, a lot of this is gone. Um, yeah. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Well, yep, it will begin in a few. It will begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and then the spotless students and will all engage in one big debate showdown. Oh, no.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well...
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution? The execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed? What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition and type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule, or just describe to you your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. New rule has been added to the regulations menu. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time in trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? What are you saying? You're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might. Oh no. Oh, oh, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something?
Shut the hell up.
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of this.
I don't believe it.
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, and it's got nothing to do with me. Evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get it out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now? Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear! This wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. Dude, the game is so much better than the anime. Foreshadowing here. I forgot I was to point out foreshadowing in Danganronpa because it does some good foreshadowing. There was some foreshadowing earlier that I forgot to mention.
Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't. This can't be real. No way!
Well
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you won't need to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body has been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, is dead. And she died. He'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. So it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No. Been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste his time this whole time? You know what? Let me. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. I'm gonna go back and read what I missed. Just so people on YouTube don't fully miss it. I'm not rereading everything from the transcript, but I should have done this sooner, but I'm not gonna. Actually, I don't remember when I started recording. Oh, man, go. Where are I then? I should have done this before or whatever. I don't remember. Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This roll file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
The Monokuma File!
I mean, naturally you guys aren't the experts at this kind of thing. So you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? Do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down. Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. How could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class show in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. Found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the sword I sent that had gone to her.
Hey.
Now is no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What? In other
Huh?
words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not to trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to, or willing to, or who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation. And so we have no choice but to move forward. We just have to do it? We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentence. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I didn't know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Feel me? Consciousness. This has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. We can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Heard.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They... Huh? What's going on? Is this really happening?
Fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why I even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. He's dead. Then that means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real. Oh no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just accepting that?
What the heck?
I hate this. It's... But still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead. I'm dead.
Oh.
So you finally noticed. Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. There was something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? go ahead and look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turns to me. Hold on a second. And you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
Are you serious?
We're really gonna try and find out who did it? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Hi, Ray. Junko on the floor. There is me dead. Junko on the. I'm finally alive. Junko on the floor has me dead. Yeah, it also has her dead, Ray. Find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Stupid.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? Aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would do. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in the position to destroy all the evidence you want. Ooh, fuck you.
So then.
Fine then. I'll stay here on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. 2-player co-op based effort. Hence, with the two of them, with their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out about it. But I'll try.
so then.
Are we all done talking? Need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, and then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say it anymore?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like that, Kyoko. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whoever did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, and you know, we're gonna investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. Particular, we already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was
very
you.
suspicious.
You telling you it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Not, it's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well, at least check. Heck, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I could help investigate. Why? Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Anyway, I guess I better get going. Wait. Don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. Their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think that I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will. Oh.
Execution is
Oh.
execution.
Execution.
Electric chair. Poison gas.
Yes.
Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. What I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should work through the Monokuma files we got before. Victim was Sayaka Mizuno. Oh, the time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. But it was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, this appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward, or if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Found have extra truth bullets. Why is this happening? I'm not really taking a look at the gym yet. That's it. More Kuma always shows up on. There's gotta be a clue here. Or not. I better get back to the investigation. Someone's spying on us with that camera. Who is it? And what for? No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. Help me. I don't care who it is. Just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Ooh. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Like we start now. Well, I know where to go. So, I should head to the crime scene, my room. Won't make any progress without investigating there. So, I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I examine this state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. I already did that, though. Bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you would know. You could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guarded duty. The killer could have we've already destroyed some evidence, right? Before I went and found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
you're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch who did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that? But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That will get sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. What's happening here? Don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. If I any reason to open it, I can imagine a situation where I need the toolkit like this.
yo,
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
We're exactly in the mood for building furniture, right? So I haven't used yours yet either then.
What?
Not just
What?
me. Nobody's but there's out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, like, why the hell would we? The truth board section of your handbook. Huh. Get the wit roar. It looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Portal? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. We switched rooms. We switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key be here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then. How did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. How scared she was. She wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And the sword was on. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used? Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth board section of your handbook. We'll look around here first. I can check other spots later. Pat's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Looks like someone attacked it. What happened here? Yeah, I think I need to look at the sheet. This is a replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was using the attack somehow? Well, the sword has been taken out. So it's just the sheath, but... Huh? Some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword or during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Someone's in bed. Evidence of a struggle? Find my room.
Well,
What are you looking at? Come on. What?
by the way, you son of
I already talked to Mondo. He has nothing new to say. I actually don't remember how to do this investigation.
Hey.
obvious? No. I'm searching.
Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
Seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a coin freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more
I
time.
see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
So I suspected there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so
I've searched for, sh- Jesus, searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
indeed.
Not one from the victim, not one hair from you. Even though we've been living in here. You know how, you don't know that? You mentioned it. I noticed something while I was looking around before. Looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it. Someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and grabbed your room queen. Your room queen. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's a question, isn't it? That's a question, isn't it? Because room loneliness has been added to the truth bullets section of your notebook. Bathroom. On the other side of the store. No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forced myself to push a panic down. I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. That made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. The wire for showers gets turned off at nighttime. I'm told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, or where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Her left finger. Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your notebook. Handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom. where they inflicted the deadly wound. Deadly wound. That's not what we'll look at. That game, I just looked at that. I have to click here. Here. It is time for one of the most infamous parts of this game. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw 11037. Let's go. Green and blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? 11037. It looks like you found it. Right, Makoto? The boy numbers that most likely that's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers wrote. What do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, and while she was sitting in the way we found her, it means she must have written them by turning her hand to the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? A result?
well,
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and then you'll remain unconvicted. Unconvicted. And you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Seems like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So,
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girl's bathroom can lock, right? She stood there for a while and lost in thought. And apparently struck with a sudden realization, the She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I've just one more question for you. Did you know that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Oh, see you later. As forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Alright, bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the mirror weapon might have come from, and also I should look into who the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is.
Hey.
Oh wait, no, okay. That's right, I'm pretty sure
By the way.
yeah, Sakura and Mondo don't have any different, dialogue. Leave the area? Yep.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. Mama Kumafawa said Sayaka was killed in your room. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Wait. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. You don't think I'm guilty? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate here has my name on it. Huh? It's definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplate on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates have been added to the truth board section of your handbook. This is Junko's room. Junko isn't here anymore. She's dead.
very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? I mean... Yeah. Yeah. That's correct. But she's dead because of me. If because of me, then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's that's really true. Then I stop. Oh, there's nothing to do in here, but still. Oh yeah, wait, I already have all the coins in here. There's nothing to do in here. Actually, there might be some interesting dialogue about the washing machines. I remember doing this investigation pretty fast when I first played this game. It's a washing machine. A washing machine that has nothing to do with this case. Ah, okay, nothing interesting. Interesting about it. Go to the dining hall. Oh. Dining hall. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is a whole first for me. You know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why. Being in the dining hall helps me calm down. So I know I wouldn't. But I've just been kind of hanging around here. Tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. You go into the kitchen. Look at the knives. One's missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Back to the dining hall to talk to Owie. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing ink from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing ink from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
Went to go out for some tea from the kitchen last night. All the knives were still there. Then I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives just gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you're right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure. Now, tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Each account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
'cause, I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Let me go back. inside because Sayaka, I mean not Sayaka, Sakura is here. I'm. No, 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 no. I forgot. That's an anime only thing. I did rewatch the anime recently, so that's probably why I thought to go talk to her. Why am I here? Oh yeah, I want to go back to the gym. Do you have a second, Makoto? Oh, I've uncovered something most useful. The door to everyone's room has a nameplate on it. Show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. Might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget. Forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's just agree we do not know who the culprit is, and we'll leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing wildly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem, which is
as for me,
that place is filthy. I'd rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's no way. I searched for one night. Oh wait, I already listened to this. Hey Chiro, hey Chiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea? You have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. No. Chiro slowly shook her head.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Hi, Toko. kill someone just to save your own life? And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. Day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already you know who did it.
This is very suspicious.
After all, where was Sayaka killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Okay, time to finish the investigation. Time to stop screwing around. Last place I gotta go. Go. Some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Very gate there. No way to get past. It's the end of the line. The trash room is the trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually lines up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Stupid. Be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't.
No.
Go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth board section of your handbook. No.
You can't go any. No.
Monokuma, get out of my face.
No.
I forgot I had to do this. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I had a chance to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course. It's my job to gather up all garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, he gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty. Hey, why do you want a cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar. I know why you did
Is
it.
like.
You want to dig through the girl's trash looking for, poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a
What are you
common
talking-
sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean?
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to. I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Fumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? It's not how it's supposed to do. Anyway, on another topic. Hey, Fumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Boom. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? When I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but never stop dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying. He said. So him and Rita, they found themselves the way out. However, please just hurry up. Okie dokie. Leave it to me. Fumi pulled a key out from his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. Then,
Mr. Naegi!
however, Mr. Nagi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. The actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. It's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can burn? We can't burn? Well, whatever. Mr. Hey, Mr. Aggie, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, go on me anytime.
Come on,
All kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. Meh. It's the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. Some good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
Pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. sooner or later, or you'll be on quitting duty. So make sure you earn this before you leave. Okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps
fairy?
it was a work of a perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Fumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes. About that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't out then. I've been back to the trash room since then. Since I'm the only one who has the key, you need to open the gate.
Most suspicious.
It should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet, someone is able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The green button turns on and the old button turns off. Or so it seems anyway. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah, is that? You know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
Say if you collect all 7, and a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, isn't it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that. Me and a girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, just ignore him. And Makoto. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. It should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Yeah, but I'm gonna do this first. It's like a burnt piece of something. Burnt piece? Piece. Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough for myself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does it all mean? Mr. Nagi? Will we be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows he did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. No, this way. Okay. Keep on a going. Let's go. Gym. And then this should quickly. Gym. Alright. Why am I go? I could just teleport. Whatever. Anyway. Gym. Quickly. Boy, I want to do the first class show finally. I want to get to the first class show. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. God, break free. Hero, snap out of it. Hey. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But, so smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made up of glass? And not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without doubt that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's right. Mine for sure. I probably forgot in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered Crystal Ball has been updated in the Truth Board section of your handbook. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did he pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. Million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives him powers to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Sure, not yet. Does Chihiro have any interesting dialogue? No.
Huh?
No. Okay. That should be everything you're gonna need for the class trial. So why hasn't it started yet? feel like it should have started. I don't remember how it works. If I... So I do need to continue looking. Oh wait, no, that's right. I have to watch her DVD. So I think I need to pick it out from a trash can. You go watch your DVD, and then trash can. Yep, it's Sayaka's DVD. Wait, trash can. The trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Okay, now I can go leave the area. Little map. I say to go to the dining hall. I was there. Oh, I was there. Sure. Sure. Hey, by the way, Yoroko Saya,
I mean,
yeah, no, this was a waste of my time. I will be honest, I should have realized. I played the game before. I should have realized that was a dumb idea. Be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Push play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there. Along with the friend she said had been so important to her, she was positively glowing, standing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began and to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that is the figures of the other girls had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. And the warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? He was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Cholesterol time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. But I don't wanna. There's no running away now. The red door. I have no choice but to go through it. Okay. Class trial time. What time? You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer. Or you are. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? One who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
There's no point in staying around here. So we'll resolve and step into the future. Sure.
Impossible.
Damn. We really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? If you wanna confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
What?
So whoever stuck us here, or even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Huh? So the school old basement has become the darkened age. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Nagi's final curtain call. Oh. Oh. Well, do you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? You can't help but wonder why whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Oh,
I'm
sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? Wax, I'm not 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Surveillance camera. I can't waste time on this right now. Can't think about the monitor right now. I need to concentrate on what's about to happen. Let's get started. I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
Let us begin. I forgot to talk to Toko. Whatever.
Indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No. Scared isn't quite right.
hold up.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. Ruth, I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I ain't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator, or when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box ascended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. Wonder if it's how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it no more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Obvious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further on into the bowels of this school. You finally arrived. What do you think? Does it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. Not even close. It's total shit.
Well, now.
Okay, everyone. Find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Cool. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. So, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Oh. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. Deadly class trial. Oh. Save. Yeah. Skills check. Increases your truth bullet rate of fire. Effective during the non-stop debate and the bullet time in battle final strike. Cost 3 SP. All I have to. Lose voice. Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 3 SP. Yeah. Those are all the skills I have as of now. Finish preparations. Shall all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
I picked Junko.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
About to begin the debate to decide who I think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed. I have to be ready to speak up about it, about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. But to hear more, as things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim and then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. The argument. Sense of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono. Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. But I did it right. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, There's no explanation for what happened to my room. First debate. Oh, would like to take a quick sidebar. If we're unable to spot and refute someone's wiser contradictions, the argument will repeat. The group of statements, some words will appear in a different color. Do you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important though not always inaccurate actions of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down Control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I
Have
assert
fun.
The one who was murdered was me.
And the murder took place.
In the bathroom. So it seems most like the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bath. She didn't even have a chance to.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Break. Giga. Drill. Break.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Argument. Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No.
No, that's wrong.
Yes.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't
Yes,
think
it
that's
will.
true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Makoto's a protagonist. He can't die.
Really believe that?
He... She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, or just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Bet. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay close attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. And if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Luck and have fun. Howie's account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Kodo must have taken it from the kitchen, right? We did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night. All the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen and to wash my glass. The knife was gone. The knife was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking in your tea in the dining hall? Dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school's regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned rooms. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're...
Ah. Oops. Wrong thing. They're not here anymore. Yeah, oops, sorry. I skipped past it. Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay. So the person who took the knife from the kitchen hall and was... Monokuma! No, it was Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
Oops,
So,
hands off the mouse, bud.
twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's going to die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Her first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. We want to hear more. Okay. As things advance further in the Cross Trial, Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. Point is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You will have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters are already known. Break the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, and then press the leftmost button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we could figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit.
Now I
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. No, doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice that at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit to learn about non-stop debate. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. We like to hear more. Yeah. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use truth bullets on the wrong one. Not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine in which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's wrong.
Break.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, The girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
excuse me.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening.
That is a definite
Right.
possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who
Ooh.
did do it?
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Hi, Ruben. Thanks for the raid. I don't remember which one to do. Hi, Ruben. Thanks for the raid. I'm fine. How are you? What do I do? I don't remember which one to do. I think it's switching rooms.
I got it! Because
Panic.
Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Yes!
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Oh, I completely forgot which one to pick because I've played Danganronpa before, but I completely forgot which one it was. I was mainly focused on the pictures, being like, "Oh, keys, duh," but no. Also, Ruben, question: would you like to be made a head mod? Or just a regular mod's fine. Head mod is basically like head moderator. Like, you are. I don't fully know what it means, but it's like kind of like I think you're above normal moderators, and you're like directly below the streamer. I don't fully know how it works. I might research later and DM you what it does, what it lets you do. I don't know, and then you can tell me from there. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, that's the point of even switching.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Is it? I mean, yeah, but like, I guess yeah. That's only temp for now. Like, as I grow, there will be more and more use for mods like you. No, what she? Oh wait.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Yeah, it's up to you though.
I don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
I assumed you'd at least appreciate the offer. Something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates. Make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my
Sayaka.
search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
I like about seeing you were alone. Why, pause. What are you talking about, Ruben? It means a lot. And whoa, you're hitting on me? What do you mean I'm hitting on you, Ruben? Huh? You know what? No, I don't.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly
Sorry.
legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Sorry, but pay more attention next time. I know, I probably should. Then, that note, Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was like
Oh, wait.
her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
I don't think it does. I don't think my show command's working right. I don't know. Is it? I can't tell. The one was... Note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. Okay.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
A normal one. What?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay, earlier I said there was one with character. There are two. In this game. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yup, that's
But
fine.
no, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
No. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's rooms. Yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to,
No. Wrong
it
thing.
specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka.
Exactly. The room.
There we go. Break.
the nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name,
It's coming up.
and the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only person who knew he had switched rooms. Sayaka.
I got it!
me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Be time for the dog. See you later. Thanks for the work,
She would
Ruben.
only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Oof.
But why would she switch them in the first place? She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist is broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Oh.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. And there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, you'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For the purpose for our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set at to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Make your argument. Sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword.
When the fighting
sword.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
No. Yes, I see. So what you're saying is, I have absolutely no idea. I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed this, and that's when the first blow was sword-based sneak attack.
There we go. Yeah.
Actually, no.
I can't believe I
don't think the fight
lost
started with
any
the
of that
sword.
gauge.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
A ribeye that shows that she never used the sword. So the sword, which part of your body we'd have to touch it? Our palms. Her stomach.
About her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
And like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happened into the bathrooms at nighttime. The water turns off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheet have to have been the one without the sword. Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain she wanted
No.
to get whoever she had targeted.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she targeted come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the
Pop sensation. Sorry.
totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Make your argument. Dying message. 11037.
Just to say, hey, decide who did it.
In
But there just aren't any more clues, right? No, it's wrong.
Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Nah, I don't think so. It's just a handful of numbers. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah. It, wait. It. Look, guys. It doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean nothing. Mean nothing. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Before we get too far into that,
I couldn't help myself. Oof.
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message. I can prove it. Left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
I couldn't help myself, dude.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
I mean, okay. For an English speaking audience, this just completely gives it away, yes. But for a Japanese speaking audience, what this game was originally made for, that isn't gonna help them. Well, it might if they know enough English, but if they don't know enough English to know that's Leon in English, that ain't gonna help them at all.
Yeah, it looks like...
Or at least it won't give them the answer right away.
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but... Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe you see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals that the real killer's name. If you turn a message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Makoto. No. Hello, Leon.
Here's my answer.
Hello, Mr.
The
11037
key to solving
himself.
this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah, the evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Burnt shirt piece. Oh wait.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Right. But there are some other points that may help, that may reveal the truth.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
I got it!
How it was disposed
Look
of.
closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Where it was disposed of should also work.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I don't remember.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
I don't remember if it does or not.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Or make your argument. Shattered crystal ball. Oh.
Key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the...
No. Break.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. Quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy would need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shifter brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yep. Every case has one last element to bring the cross trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, reproduce. However, you'll notice in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic, using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you get a hint, and that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. I shouldn't need it. Argument begin. No. Here. No. Current Sayaka. Next. No, here. Huh.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Okay.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Complete.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? Your first sport time battle is about to begin. We would like to hear more. Yup. I've played this game in a while, so I don't fully remember. Oh. Sometimes during Quest Show, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. There we go. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW, BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. At your board presses is with each tempo marker, or as they move across the screen and reach the center. The right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Show the statement locked on to with the left mouse button, and as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. So, do this consecutively, and you'll start a combo. Keep this going, and you'll initiate a tempo up. Flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. Tempo changes, so does timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statements will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet. Like any other statement. Fuse their statement in fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, or if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
No, it hasn't. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Da 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 da. Whatever, I'll keep going. Can we remove the screws from the doorknob? They didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could have been.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. I need to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Without any evidence, this bullshit I refuse to acknowledge. Yeah, I refuse to acknowledge.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
I didn't do perfect. It's fine. And
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, is none other than Leon Kawada. Ah, I'm not doing Monokuma's voice right.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if he'd been wrong. Because if what he came up with really is the truth, and the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, Mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends, to have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead. That's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry, it must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that, all of it, everything, it's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, and strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it. Ah, that was that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoid punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Quada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the moment. It was self-defense. I almost forgot to bring up my criticism because I did say that I would be criticizing any poor writing decisions that Danganronpa makes. This is like 11037 is not one of them. That's just like something that could not properly be translated into English. Unfortunately. That's not just something that couldn't be translated into English. However, there's something that is a poor writing decision, which I understand why it had to be made, but it's still a plot convenience. Leon going out of his way to go into the washroom to kill Sayaka. He didn't need to do that. Protecting self-defense, like, if she continued to lunge at him and he killed her, that would be a different story. But because she ran away, self-defense ended when she went into the washroom, when she escaped into the washroom. From there, he could have escaped and hidden in his room. That would be the end of it. He didn't need to kill her. It's a plot convenience. A character had to die, like, and a character had to be killed, and a character had to become the black, and for the game to work. It's a plot convenience that this is how it this happened. Like, it's a plot convenience. How exactly was it self-defense? Oh, wait, no, never mind, they go into it. Forced your way into the bathroom. Did you not use your very own toolkit? Yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. It's not that much of a plot convenience. It's far more forgivable because they call it out themselves. After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. And you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder? Yeah, okay, no, never mind. Criticism out the window. I forgot that they called it out. Far more forgivable. No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one I want to blame is him. So, if it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation and the mastermind. No. Did you awaken to your sense of justice? Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay. Well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
Begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey,
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. Star.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
This also, the executions really do a great job. Because Leon, people don't know, spoilers, Leon gets pelted by a bunch of baseballs. It's poetic, like, his execution is poetic, not just because he's the ultimate baseball star and he dies by being pelted by by 1,000 baseballs, but also because he hates baseball. So dying to baseballs brings him more despair, which is what Monokuma and the Mastermind want to bring despair. It's really cool. It's really well done. Writing is really good in this. Anyway, execution time, and then I'm gonna end stream. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Mint. 1,000 blows. It's so unsettling and so well done. So, okay, I'm gonna save and end here. Because I gotta end